And Book Week is September 27th through October 3rd this year, so we're going to be doing a top 10 countdown of the most frequently banned or challenged books for 2019. Number 2 comes in at Beyond Magenta by Susan Kuklin, which consists of 6 interviews with trans teenagers about their lives and was published in 2014. In 2019, Susan Kuklin's Beyond Magenta: Transgender Teens Speak Out, which includes interviews with transgendered and gender nonconforming teenagers, reemerged on the list after not appearing on it since originally appearing in 2015. Many of the arguments for the removal of these books from school and library shelves have claimed that schools and libraries should not put books in a child's hand that require discussion, and expressed concern that such books are designed to pollute the morals of its readers and are a deliberate attempt to indoctrinate young children. LGBTQ families like mine are too often left out of programming for children and families, creating hardships for LGBTQ parents and children alike. GLAAD, the Gay and Lesbian Alliance Against Defamation president and CEO, Sarah Kate Ellis, said in a statement, "These beautiful titles should not be challenged, they should be celebrated. But this list is an important reminder of the work ahead for LGBTQ families." Earlier this year in Ireland, at Cork City Libraries, they opted to remove Beyond Magenta from its shelves and have it reprocessed for adult/YA lending, which requires adult consent, after they received a letter from a far-right activist. The woman went on to lash out at drag queen storytime events in Ireland, labeling them inappropriate, and went on to suggest that LGBT plus people should be vetted by law enforcement authorities before being allowed to read to children. LGBT Ireland, an Irish advocacy organization, criticized the decision to remove the book from Cork City Libraries in a statement. "Censoring this book, containing stories that confront sexual abuse, will only act as a barrier to a deeper understanding of issues experienced by some in the transgender community," the organization said. Kuklin was asked what she thought we could learn from the books that were on the ALA Top 10 banned list. She responded with, "I think what we're learning is the country is more frightened than we thought it was. We're afraid of going forward. Life is changing, science is making changes, politics are changing, everything's changing, and we can either choose to grow as human beings or stay the same." Miss Kuklin explained that the reason for her writing the book was to give transgendered youths a chance to speak. "I did this in this form for 2 reasons. One, so that others questioning their gender would know that they are not alone. Two, to reinforce my belief that once you get to know individuals who may be a little different from ourselves, it is less likely we will be wary of them." Give yourself a chance to know these teens and others by checking out Beyond Magenta from your local library, and check out my sources in the description. Censorship leads to dead ends. Find your freedom to read.